Hello and welcome back to Come and Clutter with Tracy. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I kind of had a little bit of time problems with school and work and, life in general. So today I found some time and I've been kind of decluttering my house to make it a little bit simple, a lot more simple, especially with the climate of the economy right now and honestly the time of season we're in. I don't have little kids anymore. I have a teenager and a preteen, so I don't need a whole lot of stuff in this house anymore. So, and our house is small. It's only 920 square feet, so it's pretty tight for the four of us plus a dog. So if you're interested in some kitchen organization today, come along with me. So our little kitchen is got 8 walls, but it's tiny. It's like I'm standing in the middle of it, so it's not a very big kitchen. And we've made it work. So I really love this blue color. I could post it in the comments below. I think it's iceberg, but my bathroom color is very close to the same color, so I can find that out for you. We also have this really ugly tile that has like this design in it, and I actually just put vinyl from my Cricut on top of it a couple years ago. It's held up really good, so it's not so ugly. I'll maybe put a picture in to show you what the actual look of it looks like. So this is my relatively organized baking cabinet. So this is classified my like baking station. My KitchenAid mixer is stored there, but like these are all fine. A little Cricut. I think that one's empty. I think it needs something in it, and like all of these things. So this is my problem that I've run into, is that I bought onion flakes, which is fine, but then I bought onion flakes, and then I bought onion flakes. So now I have 3 packages of onion flakes in my cupboard. We don't eat that many onion flakes. I just forgot that I bought them, so I bought them again, and then I bought them again. So that's the problem with this thing. So I'm going to think of a different solution. Like the funnels in here, it's supposed to be in here. These are my beans for pie. So if you put beans inside your pie crust, it won't puff up so bad. And I don't even know what's in that bin. Some random spices, it looks like. But I have chili powder container over on the other side. So we're just going to consolidate and rethink. And I'll give you some solutions. I also have this little section right where I prep all my food pretty much. So this is like our main prepping area for all food, I guess. And I really love the look of this, but I don't use a whole lot of time. I use chili powder occasionally. So they're like getting front and center when I have no container for dehydrated onions. So I want to kind of clear out what I don't use in this and then put it in the other storage, just so that I'm not, I have what I want at my fingertips at this time. So I'm going to tackle this cabinet and I will fast forward this so you don't have to watch it too bad. Plus, public service announcement. We are in quarantine or social distancing, whatever it is at this time. And so my outfit is wonderful. So, no judging. Also, not sponsored, but some Spotify music definitely makes organizing some super awesome stuff. So, I have a huge Spotify list for podcasts. I love a good podcast. So the biggest problem I have found is that I did not label any of these. So I went to make a couple weeks ago meatballs, I think it was, and I thought that one of this was chili powder and it was curry. Yeah, so this one's curry, and if you eat curry, it's pretty flavorful. So amazingly enough, my meatballs turned out okay, but they were quite had quite a bit of curry in them. So, yeah. And then I wanted to go buy pepper, and I realized I have a whole schwack load of it. So, and then I think this is poultry seasoning, not too sure. So, label your spices. Just an FYI. And then I have a whack load of these ones that are all empty. So, we're going to be using those. And also have no idea what's in these either. I think that one's cinnamon. Not sure. So, I'll be labeling those today. Keep looking. Had this label maker for probably at least 10 years. It's awesome. So I just used the clear cartridge. I don't know where my camera, oh there it is. Narrow focus. Yeah, so I just used the clear tape on it, and it's awesome. So okay, so this is the after of this pantry, so, or this cupboard. So it's not all that different. The sugar is all in the same spot, all of my other things. I did grab my label maker and gave it a little quick label. I was going to put the marshmallows in a container, but we don't always have them, so I just figured that would just be a good spot for them. And then it's not like when we make Rice Krispies and stuff like that, then we have marshmallows, and if not, then it's just an empty spot. So embrace the white space. So this is all the extra spices I have that are not in containers, and these are all spices that we use regularly, and there's no doubles in there anymore. So sometimes people want to utilize the whole cabinet, right, and be like, oh, we're gonna have all the space. But one thing is that it's going to be harder if I put a riser here. It would be harder to get like my black pepper. I can just go in and grab it and put it back, right? So with organizing spices, one, you want it easy, and two, like the ones on the bottom are ones I don't use all the time. So there's bay leaves, onion salt, and cream of tartar, right? So I use these ones a lot more. So kind of human nature, this is too many steps, right? Trust me, it's too many steps. So you want to limit the steps that you have to get. So if I need ginger, I can just grab ginger and put ginger back. That's it, right? My agave syrup, I only use that a couple times when I make certain recipes, but you know, things like that. I always use salt, and I always use baking soda together, right? So when I'm baking, so that's fine. So then also another thing is I have 2 baking sodas. Actually, technically I have 3, because I buy like the big Costco size, and I fill this up, and then I also have one up here that I need to buy another box, and then I also use it in my washing machine as well downstairs, and the one downstairs is more for cleaning, just so I don't have cross contamination, but stuff like that. And then I used one of these Tupperware cereal containers for my sugar, and it fits, what is that, a 2-kilo bag? Perfectly in there. Same with my baking powder. So this is a big thing. Every kitchen I've ever organized has had baking powder and baking soda just in the box, like floating around in the cupboard. What do you put in your fridge to absorb odors? A box of baking soda. So if you have the box open inside of your cupboard, it's absorbing all of the odors in everything. So I always recommend either put it in, like I just have Tupperware because I used to sell it, but even just in a glass mason jar works great. So that it stays fresh and it will stay active in a sense, not like yeast active, but it'll stay fresher. So that it won't wreck your recipes when you make it. So then I put my bean weights in one of these long containers just so it wasn't in that little baggie anymore. And that works great. Those are just dry kidney beans, and I've used them multiple times. And yeah, it's just nice and clean. I have only one container and it's front and center, so if I have something that I want to put in there, then it's all ready to go. So the lesson on this one is embrace the white space. Yes, I don't know what's on the back of my cabinet, but we're just going to ignore it for now. Who knows? I might put something cute there. I also keep these little hooks. They're like pressure, like they have a little bit of sticky. You can buy them at, oh, where is it? I think I bought them at a home show. And I just put like recipes that we want to try. When we make treats, we'll put a little sticker on it for friends, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Subscribe and like my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram at Calming Clutter, and I hope to see you in the next video. I'll see you later.